Hey guys, let me welcome you back to the channel. My name's Justin and you're watching Survival Mindset. Today I will be reviewing the TKC G10 extended handles. These are made for the Esee Izula. I want to thank the Knife Connection for reaching out to me to do this review. Be sure to check out their link down below in that description box for all your knife needs. These are the Esee Izula handles. They are CNC machined from premium material. The color of the handles are a winter forest. What you get with these handles is all the hardware and the Allen wrenches as well. They provide it all right to you. What these handles are gonna do is provide more length in the handle so you will have better control when using the knife, and the color really pops. The TKC extended handles work well with the Kydex sheath from Esee. Now this is the Kydex sheath. All I did is have it customized. This is a Duracoating job. You can have Duracoating on pretty much anything, from any kind of firearms to knives, even the blade itself. So yes, it really pops. The handles really stand out. I mean, that's a perfect match right there in itself. Now they do offer many of colors to pick from in the TKC handles. Now I have been using the TKC handles on other knives for many of years and I have always liked them a lot. What I like most about it is the feel and the added length on this Izula right now. It makes me want to use this Esee Izula a lot more. Now what I mean by that is when I have any kind of knife or small necker, at some point in time it's going to give you a hot spot over a period of use. Now I can just blaze through smaller detail work or any kind of piece of wood I pick up. Now these handles clean up very well. I've had sap on mine, I have dirt on mine, a little bit of blood on mine at one point, and it cleans up really nice. Now the handle weight is 1.6 ounces. The handle length is 2.78 inches. They also have a spot for the lanyard which has nice rounded corners. Everything just is top quality work by the Knife Connection. Now what we're going to be doing is installing the TKC scales by the Knife Connection. As you see, I already got one of the sides of the scales placed on the knife. Here's the other side. So these just snap in really gently. I recommend using a vise. If you don't have a vise, you can use a paper towel or even painter's tape, okay? So what I like to do with all my hardware that's provided is use Loctite with it, okay? So I do have the Loctite in there. I recommend using blue Loctite for that. And so your smaller bushing is going to be going in the front like so. And these are this barely threaded, okay? I recommend just barely threading these down so you can get a good fit. And also the bigger bushing is right here. Also, if you don't want to hold all this, you can wrap a little piece of painter's tape right here and it'll hold everything in place just temporarily. So I am going to take off my vise. I do want to take a screw now. I can place it either in the front or the back. I'm just going to be placing it in the back for now. And I know these will spin this a little bit. You're going to have to use both of these Allen keys. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just sinking it down just enough so we can tighten this down with no problems and have everything aligned. Now I do have my screw for the front right here. And it's going to be in that Loctite right now. And I'm just gonna let that spin just a little bit. I'm just getting a little bit of thread in that bushing. That's all I'm doing. And what I'm gonna do now is check it over the table because I don't want to lose these on the ground. So that's what that's gonna look like. Now what I ended up doing is I turned the blade the other way because this is where you want to put the full pressure on these screws right here. So I got one on the top and one on the bottom again, And let's crank these down nice and easy, okay? That's about as snug as you want to go. Double check everything, double check the alignment there, and also on the back side of the handle we got one Allen on the top, one Allen on the bottom, and let's crank this one down. There, that's snug, and that Loctite's really going to seal up nice in the handle as well. Now let's look at these up close. I do want to show you all the screws. They're all sunken down in the handle. Beautiful, beautiful all the way around. And the handles do match up with all the steel all the way around. And the lanyard hole, the back side of the lanyard hole really matches up nicely. And the bottom side is nice and flush as well. So everything I'm really happy with. And look at the size difference. You got a full grip on these handles. Really nice. Now that we're outside, we're going to check out the TKC extended handles on the Izula right here. So yeah, what we're going to do first is I do want to check it out using this small light feathers to see how well it does with feathers. Already I got total control on it. So these are just shavings. I'm not doing feathers, by the way. So yeah, that does work out really nice. My hand staying on there. So I'm using the jimping on that. So now we're just going to use a full-size grip on this and see how well it does. And by the way, this is a piece of wood from like off of a job site. So I do got quite a few shavings, as you guys can see right here. Plenty of shavings to start any kind of fire that I needed to start. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Just look at the grip difference that I do have on these. This is a full grip, and this is what the grip looks like with the jimping. So that's what that looks like. Let's try the back side of this. Nice control again. And down on little tiny feathers right here if I want to do little feathers. It's kind of hard to do it on this kind of a piece of wood, but that's what I'm after. So this is the feather stick. And let me tell you, these handles are just absolutely comfortable. They perform beautifully. Now let's try it out with the tip of the blade only, using the tip. This awesome control. I love the control. So that's kind of a feather stick right there. So yeah, I'm very impressed with these so far. So we got plenty of wood, like I was saying, to start a fire right there. We'll move that all off of this log real quick. Now I do have a longer piece of wood right here, a bigger piece, that what we're gonna do is just see how well it bites into this piece of wood. So in this log underneath me is rocky, so it really has a better bite since you can get your whole hand on this handle. So we'll just break this one off right here like so. So yeah, look at the bite. I mean, before, you know, you could get a good size bite, but now you can get a better size bite since you do have the extension on this handle. This is just the tip of the knife. And let me tell you, you really got control. I mean, with that extension, you can't go wrong with that. So that's a pretty good overall feel. That's a pretty good overall feel with the extension. I mean, you can do really nice detail work, whatever you're trying to make, whatever you're trying to do as crafting wise, woodcraft, what have you. Try this back side. You can make a bowl this way. You can make a fork out of this, what have you.